Rusty K here. Just wanted to give a quick update on to where I'm at with the 57 Ford Custom. It's a slower build. Taking my time on it. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it yet, but you guys have already seen the body. I'm probably going to work on some bare metal foil on this today. This is done in the acrylics with no primer underneath of it. Just wanted to try that out. And it has been clear coated, so I'm going to go ahead and work on some bare metal foil on this. I went ahead and did the decals that came with the interior. I don't know. I'm not a real fan of them, but I wanted to just do a box stock and just see how it came out. These are the door panels. These were a little tricky just because of how the decals went over top of this. I've got the chassis. Went ahead and painted that, and my parts, trees are. I'm starting to get these all painted out. My exhaust is painted. I have, some of that stuff painted there. One piece gold. So basically I'm just going through and starting to paint these. I'm still experimenting with painting things on the trees and off the trees. This is my only second build, so I'm just sort of trying to get some different techniques done, trying to work on my detail painting. You can see this part right there. I had to paint the top of that red, so I'm just working on my steady hand. And as if you remember, I had some... Here I've got the steering wheel painted, and I still have to paint the inside of that silver. But as you remember, I had some difficulties with the engine, and where I had drilled the holes for the wires for the spark plugs where the manifolds actually went. So I did go ahead. I was able to save the engine, and I drilled the holes just below where I had the manifold's original holes. So I've got my spark plug boots ready to go there, and I went ahead and glued the manifolds on. So the boots are in, just need to put the wires in. I am having some difficulty on getting parts to glue together. The fan here keeps falling off. I'm working with a couple different types of glues, trying to figure what would be best to get that to stick. I know that there's some paint here I should probably scrape off. I'm going to have to do some touch-up painting after this because I'm starting to, starting to gob up a little bit in different areas. So that's where I'm at so far. I'm taking my time with the build, and I haven't had a ton of time to work on it, but piece by piece, I'm just sort of playing with my processes. I think the next build what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and separate all the pieces and get all my painting out of the way first, because I'm finding what's happening is I'll forget to paint a piece, and I'll come out here to build it, and I'll realize the part I need to work on is not painted. So now I've got to paint it and let it dry. I am working with enamels on all of the parts. The body and the interior is the only thing that's acrylic. Everything else is enamel. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. I just feel I'm brushing a lot of these small parts, and I just happen to have more enamel paints than acrylic, so I'm using those enamels on the interiors and all the different parts. I did notice that when I went to go use the acrylics, I had forgot to paint these when I was doing the body with my airbrush. So I went to go brush these, and with the paint I still had left over with my mixed paint with windshield wiper fluid, and it was running and not coating. So I'm going to put another coat on this. Maybe I should have primed it or something, but it wasn't sticking to the part real well. But that's where I'm at so far. The 57 Ford Custom. I'm going to do a little bit of work today, and I'll give you guys an update later in the week. Thanks.